Hello friends and welcome to Technical Shots with LJ and welcome to weekly natural gas updates. So last week we did mention about this red candle which was a doji. We discussed the possibility of a bullish scenario in case the candle on Monday opens the green, so this red candle could work as a retest. We did discuss about the bearish scenario, saying that if we don't have a green candle on Monday, then the sellers are going to push the price down, and that's what we saw here. So last week we could see the prices getting pushed down here. So it looked a bit of a bearish week in terms of where the prices were heading to. Let's go to the daily time, sorry, the hourly time frame as well, and let's see what we discussed on the hourly last week. So if you remember, we did discuss about this immediate support, which is this green line here, and as of last week the prices were taking support. So I think somewhere here we close somewhere around here taking support, roughly around this zone. So this year 21st, so it's roughly around here. Monday open we saw that the prices actually broke the support, they retested, and then we can see the prices are moving towards the south direction. So it's the first indication that this was our first indicator to identify if the prices are bearish, and we did see this support was broken and the prices started moving in a south direction. So let's go back onto the charts and see what we could see in the next week. So let me go back onto the daily time frame. And okay, so starting here, so if you look at this candle which I've highlighted, so this is the big green candle. Then we have this red. So if you can look at it, the prices are making a higher low, a lower low, a higher low, a lower low, and so on. If you can see, it's clearly in the downtrend. So the prices are making higher low, lower low, higher low, lower low, just for the last candle here, which is you know again undecided. So if you look at it, the prices aren't there making any higher lows, or it's not even making any higher highs. So it is just sort of a sideways candle here on the Friday. Ultimately we saw the last week going down in a bearish sentiment, but the candle which actually for the Friday is it's a sideways candle, so it's not indicating any side of trend. Also look at this channel which we keep on discussing. So here on Thursday I think we tried to break out of the channel, break down on the channel, but then the very next candle again it went inside the channel, and on Friday we have the prices closed inside the channel. So that is good news for bulls. So what is gonna potentially happen next week? So if we see the Monday's candle, that's again important candle. If we see that Monday's candle close inside this channel, then we have every possibility of the bulls taking control and heading upwards, at least testing this center line. So which is roughly around 2.8 to 2.86 zone. And then if we break this center line, then we can very well go ahead and try to touch the top of the channel, which is roughly around 2.9 to $3 zone. So that will be the bullish scenario, and the condition for that is only if we have this Monday's candle open inside the channel. So we need a Monday's green candle to make sure that the bulls take control, and then we have the prices going in the north direction. Even if we have the Monday's green candle open inside the channel, we have to take care, or we have to be cautious about the center line. If the center line does not reject, or we have the next week's candle, any candle in next week crossing the center line and then retesting and taking support on the center line, then we are definitely heading towards north direction. In a bearish scenario, what we could see in a bearish scenario, if we open the Monday's candle as a red, then we will be trying to head downwards. Now this blue line which I have highlighted, drawn here, it's at 2.54 zone, which is a strong support so far. So I'm sure the bears are gonna bank on this the bulls are gonna bank on this 2.54 support. But if we break that, then we gonna potentially move down and try to retouch this rising floor, which will be roughly around 2.38, 2.4 zone. So, and I'm sure this will be a strong support. Unless it gets broken, then we can head towards, as I always said, 2.06 zone. If that's broken, then we can always look at 1.9, 1.8 zone. But it will this rising floor is a very strong support, so we'll see what happens when we reach there. So that's the bearish scenario. In terms of the price, you can also see inverted head and shoulders. A formation of inverted head and shoulders is not formed at the moment. So this is the left shoulder, this is the head, this is the right shoulder. Now again, the right shoulder depends on Monday's open. If the Monday's open is a red candle and it breaks this blue line, that is 2.54 zone, then the pattern negates. But if we have a green open, that is going to be another confluence for this bullish move, and then we can head up towards the north direction. Saying that, I'm just going to recap what we have been discussing from last few weeks, that this ascending triangle, the prices are perfectly respecting the formation of ascending triangle. We are taking support on the rising floor, and this pink resistance is actually giving the bulls a lot of trouble. We try to break out from the resistance once, twice, and thrice, and the sellers are quite strong in that zone. They have pushed down every time we try to break out of the ascending triangle. So let's see next week what happens, if we can take support on this 2.54 and head towards the you know northward direction, or if the bear becomes if the bear actually plays to his strength and try to push the price towards the south and try to touch the rising floor once again. But that would be interesting to see if the prices come down here and see whether they are able to support on the rising floor and then push towards the north direction. But we'll see how it pans out in the next week. Saying that, I think we've pretty much discussed this DA from past few weeks, and I have always been saying that as long as we hold this support of the rising floor, which is this green line, which is the founding component of the ascending triangle, we should be heading towards 3.33. So that's my target price for this DA. But we'll see how we get on there. Yeah, that's pretty much from my side for this week. If you find this video helpful, give a thumbs up. Please share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.